Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. We got another base build that I want to try out here. This is similar to something that I did once before a long time ago and it worked. I never did a specific video over it, but it was a lot of fun. So I kind of want to do it again and see how it actually works. One of the funnest things in this game is watching zombies ragdoll off, splat into the ground, and have to run in circles again. Kind of like we did with the trapdoor base over there using the garage door and the sensor. Watching zombies splat and hit the ground is fantastic, but I want to do it a little bit of a different way. We're going to use some stairs. We're going to see how high we can make the zombies run upstairs over and over again. So we're going to start off by going up about 25 blocks high. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to go 24 blocks high. So if you're building this kind of the base, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the height of it is divisible by whatever the width of this is. I know you got to do a little bit of math, but I mean, you don't have to, but it just makes it a lot more pretty. So 24 blocks divided by 4 comes out to an even number. So if you ended up doing 25 blocks, then the way we're going to do the stairs on this wouldn't end up working out, coming out to an even point that we want it to. So make sure you do it divisible by the width of these things. If you're doing it square, if you're doing it rectangular, then you just kind of figure it out yourself. But let's get all the way up to the top and see what this looks like. All right, 25 blocks up. Now, I know some people ask sometimes how to do this. Can you do this in, in survival mode? I'm doing all this in creative mode. Absolutely, of course. Will it take a lot of resource? Yes. Making a 4x4 tower 25 blocks high, 24 blocks high is going to use a lot of resources to do this, but you absolutely can. And also, I've had people ask me on these tower-style bases if you can just straight up, dig a hole down through the center, make kind of an underground base. Yes, you technically can, but the moment that the zombies see that you're no longer on top, they're not going to run all the way to the top. And if you're underground, like if you dug a tunnel all the way down and you had a base underneath it and you came out the top there, if you're down there, the zombies are going to run over, avoid the base, and just dig down to you. So while it's technically possible, I'd recommend not doing it just because it's really not going to help you that much. So anyway, this is the kind of videos and stuff in which we test out how well we can mess with the zombie AI. We've done these kinds of videos for freaking ever. They're a lot of fun to do. I love messing with the zombies, especially, like I said, watching them fall off and go splat. So if we can come up with a new fun base style by, doing these sorts of things, and then just to see how ludicrous we can make it, that's always a little bit fun too. Now, the zombie pathfinding, supposedly it will go up to about 1 kilometer. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that's always or just during the Horde Nights. I'm not entirely sure which one it is, but I know that it is somewhere up there. So what we have to try and figure out is how high they'll actually try to get to us. So we got stairs going all the way around us. With the blocks, if you have a really wide tower like this, what you can do, and I'm not going to just because I don't want to, is you could do 2 sets of stairs. You could do one on both sides going up like this, because where they're going to overlap with each other like this, it'll just make a nice spiral all the way around, but you can see the blocks are high enough here that they won't end up blocking each other's paths. So you can if you want to. I'm just not going to for simplicity's sakes, because I don't really think that's absolutely necessary. Okay, got the stairs all the way to the top now, so what we need to do next is we need to put in the little corner blocks. So we're going to do just a cube, because you don't really have to do anything major, and then just put it on advanced rotation so that you can get it up to the top, and ta-da, you have stairs that will go around the corner, and the idiots know how to get up there. Fantastic. And ta-da! There we go. That should be able to get them all the way to the top, all the way up to right where I'm going to be. All right, so let me make sure that I'm going to be right in the center, and then what we'll do is I'm going to detach the camera, fly my happy butt down right over here, and then we're going to spawn in a bunch of our helpers, fire the dinner bell, and see if they come running all the way up here, or if they decide to get a little bit stuck. Let's see where they do. Okay, first indicator is that they are going to run all the way up the stairs. That's what we want to see right there. That's what I want to see, is that they're not having any problems with the pathfinding. They're going to run all the way up to the top right where I'm standing. No problems. Sweet. Go ahead and kill all you. All right, so now the next thing we need to do is we need to go a little bit higher and to see where the limit is on how high they'll climb the stairs before they're just like, you know what, I am not in shape enough for this one. So we're going to go 4 more blocks wide, 4 more blocks deep on the tower here, because we're doing 4x4, and we'll go up a little higher and see where we can get them to stop running, and then we'll set it up so that we can just yoink them off the side entirely. So let's get this one built up a little bit higher. Here we are at 40 blocks tall now. Got the stairs going all the way up to the very tippy top. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to turn the AI off here, because the top of this tower is far enough away now that if you try and spawn the zombies in, they have problems. Sometimes they just straight up disappear from you. So I got them turned off from right there. We'll fly up to the top of our tower. Turn this off, and then ring the dinner bell and see if they come over here. Hey. Oh, yeah, I guess I need to turn the A off. Now come over here. All right, we got one. The rest of them, see, we're far enough away now to where it's definitely going to be problematic on them knowing that we're here. Let's see if I can't fly the camera down a little bit. I'm far enough away now that they really don't even seem to care. Okay, so 40 blocks up, they don't really seem to care too much. All right, let's do it this way. All right, are y'all interested now? Okay, so y'all figure out where I'm at. I'm going to be right up here, okay? I need y'all to... Are you cool right here? Wait, what are y'all doing now? Did I go too high and y'all are just, nah? Now what are you doing? Hang on, I hear one of you. What are you doing? Okay, hang on. Let's pause you real quick and see where you are. You are at approach spot. You're unreached from above. Approach spot here. Okay, so you're not too big a deal. What are y'all at here? Y'all are just a approach spot. Can break. Okay, so y'all have no idea what's going on. Y'all don't know where I'm at. That tower might actually be too tall. Okay, well, let's turn your AI back on. Can I fire a shot or two at you and y'all make your way up here? She's making her way up here. Okay. All right, we got one that's not entirely brain dead. I want to pause her real quick and see what her AI says. Set nearest entity target. Okay, all right, so she can see me. She can see Cap. Yay, good job, Sylvia. Approach and attack target. So she can make it up here. She looks like she's about to just scooch right on off the edge. We'll let her do her thing. Ready? Come on, take the plunge. You know you want to. Biff, that had to hurt. All right, we'll turn your AI back on. All right, so now some of them are making it up here. I am free flying in camera mode. My body's sitting right up over there, but I just want to make sure that under the right circumstances, they will actually try to get to me or not. And sometimes they will. Oh, hang on. I guess I need to get myself right back over here. There we go. Okay. Can you see me now? Hey. All right, so me standing up on top of this one right here seemed to be okay. I need to test that out again. Let me get rid of the rest of these here, and let me stand on this one. That'll put us at 1, 2, that'll be 36 blocks up. All right, so let me sit right here. Detach the camera a little bit, go down here, and see if 36 is going to be about where they stop giving a crap. Okay, we're only going to get 2 of you guys in there, but that's okay. Let's see. So 36 blocks up seems to work just fine. Okay, we'll get rid of those real quick. All right, let me go up just a little bit higher. So that's at 36. Let me try it again sitting right here on the very edge. Right there. We'll get a couple of them in there. Okay, so it looks like about 40 blocks up is really pushing the limit as about how far any of them are going to come up here. Before they just stop caring. Now, it's a little different during Blood Moon because they all know where I'm at. So as long as they'll path, once they get all the way up here, once they figure out where I'm at, they're pathing all the way up here. So I think 40 will do it. I think 40 will pretty much do it. I think anything higher than this, we're going to be causing some problems. Go ahead and just set you up for failure. Knock you on off. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that fall, baby. Biff! That's a long drop. Are y'all ready to do the same thing? That's fantastic. Okay, so 40 blocks up, setting up a tower like this does work as far as getting the zombies. They'll run up the stairs once they see you. But of course, being that high up, trying to get their attention, you're far enough away, just randomly shooting, they don't know. But if they know where you are, they'll at least make it. I'm not going to tempt it any further than this. So what I want to do now is I'm going to kind of build up a spot so they're going to run right up over here. Let's see, we're going to do it like... I'm going to turn this into like if I was going to be making this a base. So we're going to set up this top spot here as if it was going to be me just kind of hanging out inside the base to make sure they can't actually get to me. Because I want them to be able to go close to where I'm at, but then I want them to be kind of set up in a specific spot. Now, if I was doing this for realsies, what I would probably do is make the base a little bit wider. You know, this is only going to be 2 wide when I'm inside right there. I mean, you don't need a lot of room. If you're making this your home... well, I mean, I guess it technically works, but that's not necessarily the best way to go about doing it. So if you're going to do this as making your home, you could make the top a little bit bigger out here, but again, you start running into that problem that if your character's not lined up with whatever's touching the ground, then they lose track of where you are and they just have all kinds of problems. So don't be mean to the zombies, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and, let me see, pick a different block. I need to do the pole-centered side. This is a block we use a lot. Let me see if I can do it like this. like that. And then we'll just stop right there. They don't need to go any further. If they want to go further than that, well, they can just, well, they're going to have problems because they're just going to run right off the top anyway. So then what I'm going to do, let's see, we'll set you up, and then I'm going to do, we're going to take the scaffolding ladders like normal. I'm going to put it in from the inside. And by the way, this is just a full-on test style base. This is me just testing out to see how well this actually works. Obviously, with this kind of setup right over here, I don't have a way to get in or out of this thing. There's no way in. I mean, I could probably blow a hole open in the hatch, at the very top right here, set myself a ladder so that, I could climb out the top, make my way down, and I could just go down the stairs myself. So it's not hard to fix the little problem. Maybe make a ladder going down right here, and then have a little hatch right here so that they can't get out. But that's not what we're testing. I'm not trying to make this a beautiful looking base. I'm trying to make sure that this functions and it will actually work. And I think it will. All right, so then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to get another half block. I need to put you down flat like that. Put you about right. Chaw, sounds good. And then we're going to put Sledgy right here. About right there. I want to make sure he's going, because he's going to kind of go through the wall a little bit here, which technically is not too bad, because if he picks up anything on the outside over there, hold on, let me, all right, so he's going to be right here, so when they line up right over here, they're going to get popped right in the face hole, launched off that direction, and that'll just be absolutely wonderful for me. I'll be thoroughly happy about that. So we need to get a couple Sylvias up here to see if it'll actually work out. All right, so we got their AI turned off. Let's get, I don't know, let's get a chunk of them. Okay, and we're going to fly up here and hang out right here. Okay, so we're inside now. Now I want to do detach the camera and we'll see if they're actually trying to make their way up or not. Some of them are. Some of them are playing with, I don't know, there's some weird little dog pile thing going on there. It's like they got, wow, are y'all trying to make like a human pyramid? I might be high enough up now to where they just do not care. If I shoot one of y'all, is that far enough? Am I far enough up to where it's problematic and you can't actually figure out how to get to me? Did I just break the game here? What are y'all doing? Hang on, let me turn your A off. Let's see where you are here. Approach spot. Yeah, y'all can't reach above. Look and wait. They just, I'm far enough away they don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, bunch of morons. Okay, well let me scooch right over here. Turn that off a little bit. Okay, can you see me now? Can you see me now? Okay, so there we go. Now we got them running over here. They're like a bunch of ants. Again, during a Horde Night, it works a little differently, so it's not that big a deal because they always know where you are. But up here, it's apparently not so much. We'll see if they actually make their way up to us or not. Sounds like they're trying to. Okay, turn off the camera, or turn on the camera so we see what's going to happen. Biff! Oh, yeah. That's what we wanted to see. Oh, she got kind of hung up. She's going to make it. She didn't. And some of them will go ahead and just fall off on their own, and that's absolutely lovely. That's the way we wanted it. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. And see, I don't have any skill points into my robotics, so my Sledgy's a low level. I don't have any mods on him or anything to kind of speed him up a little bit. Nothing. This is just straight up the way it works here. Now, of course, this is not how I would do this. If I'm going to be standing here, I'll have a club and I can help out. We can just beat on some of them so we can knock them off a little bit. I'm out of stamina, so you're just going to have to kind of wait a little bit. No getting on top of the roof. Get down. I'm using a steel club and don't have the stamina for this, so we're going to just kind of cheat it a bit here. Knock some of y'all off over here. Fantastic. That's fantastic. You got a long fall. That's wonderful. All right, so pro tip is if you're going to be making this style base to live in, maybe cap it off at 30, 35, somewhere around there. Anything higher and you start running into the problems of them not knowing how to get to you. During the regular day. Horde Night, I think you'd be just fine. All right, we're back inside. Let me move the camera around over here so we can see. Hey, there you go. And there she goes. Biff! That is such a long, wonderful fall. Biff! And you just kind of ran right off the edge. You got a little bit too fast there. Got a little bit too fast. Okay, I want to call this one a success. I do want to call this one a success, but the first thing we got to do, of course, is I want to run this against an actual Blood Moon Horde and see how well it works out. Oh, hold on, let me get back inside. Got the camera back to where we need to. So now what we need to do is we're going to go and set the time. We're going to go to day 70. All right. Game stage is at 60. That's not too high of a game stage. So let's just kind of see what kind of horrible, wonderful things happen here. All right, I'm going to detach the camera and see where everybody's at. See how many people have come run at us. Like I said, during a Horde Night, they always know where you are. So they're pathing. They're going to find you. It was more or less just, I kind of wanted to see how it would work during the day. And having the stairs up here, dogs and bears and spider zombies, all that, they can make it up to you just fine. The birds can make it up here too, but, you know, we're not too worried about them with this particular design. That's just fantastic. Okay, so, hang on. I gotta see what the dog's doing. Fly out right around this direction. Oh, the dogs are getting kind of hung up because they can't figure it out. Let me turn the headlight on here. Dogs can run right. They can run right over there. Hey, could you screw off, bird? Stupid birds. The dog has no idea how to get to me. They don't path on these blocks as well. They try to, but they don't really know how because they're fat-headed. They get kind of stuck up over there a little bit. So yeah, they kind of do their own thing. I mean, they kind of work, but no, none of that. But dogs, they sit so much lower and stuff right now that sometimes they have pathing issues on these teeny tiny little blocks here, but it's not that big a deal. While Sledgy's doing his thing, you can always just do your thing, you know? Let's see how well this actually works. Now, let me stand back this way so I'm right over the top. I'll move the camera over here and we'll just kind of watch, see how it goes. See how Sledgy does all on his onesies. Like I said, with the dogs, they kind of get hung up a little bit because the way this block is, they just don't really handle it as well. But they will eventually move over. Now, through the bars, Sledgy can't really hit them as well. But they can't really get inside as easily unless they, you know, glitch over the top of it. But I want to see how well this is working here. Let's go down to the bottom. That dog took a fall. Dead bodies everywhere! Or let the bodies hit the floor. Oh, that's just wonderful. Biff! Oh, that is just absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Look at that. That is just amazing visuals. That is absolutely fantastic. Look at the bodies just ragdolling off the top of that building. These zombies just freaking hurling themselves off into nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Come get some! Oh, I love it. Hold on, let's go down a little bit lower here. Okay, so we're actually through the ground now. Let's see if we can get any of them to land like on the camera. All cinematic style. Oh, you missed just a little bit here. Oh, that is so cool. I love how that's working. Dude, you got far on that one. That looked like it hurt. Right on the neck. You got some distance, too. Fantastic. Now, a quick disclaimer. If you've got a demo zombie up here and Sledgy hits his button, he's going to activate because of the way he's hitting right in the front here. Your best hope is that he gets launched off the side, which, you know what? Let's just test it. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to spawn in a demo zombie. We'll kind of see what happens. I'm not worried about Carl. He can shove all the way off here. Let's get ourselves the demolition zombie in here. Let's get one of you. Well, okay, 5 works. It's not what I was trying to go with that, but here. There we go. You do your thing. The rest of y'all can just kind of hang out. I spawned them in so they don't know what's going on. Does he know what's going on? He's looking around like, hey, where y'all going? Look, wait. He doesn't know what's going on. Let's see if he can figure it out here. Hang on. Since I'm way up here and he didn't spawn in naturally, he's having a difficult time trying to figure out where I'm at. The rest of these idiots are kind of wandering around. Is he figured it out yet? Come up here. I'm trying to test something here. This is a testing video and you're not being very compliant. There you go. There we go. There we go. Okay, we need to get back up to the top. Hang out right in here. All right, come on over. Shoot you right in the face. All right, so what I want to test out is I want to see if Demo Dude makes his way up here, if he gets dinged right in the button and it sets him off, if he falls long enough to where he'll get hit or he'll blow up before, you know, his button goes off. I'd be kind of curious on that. Where did he go? Hey. Loser. What is your malfunction here? Hang on. They're being non-cooperative here. Spawning them in by default doesn't bring them in the same way it does with the Horde zombie. Okay, y'all come on. Come over here. Come up over here. Okay, fine. Fine. Let me just get up to the top. There we go. Let me move. No. Let me get back in here. So I moved me instead of the camera, so they lost their pathfinding ability. My bad. We'll wait here and see if they can just come up. Because Sylvia, you just going to run off on your own? I've got 15 skill points to use. I should probably use those. This is my testing world. By the way, some people ask me why I'm doing it over here in the desert now. And the reason why is because I used to do things over in the football stadium, and they changed it. They redid the biome up there, so now it's snowy, and the football stadiums have been redone now, so it's, destroyed. They ruined my test field. So I do some tests over in the foresty biome, but mostly the desert here because it's clear, and it's big and open and flat. So that's the main reason why I moved over here. I want to see what happens with one of the demo zombies. I want to see if he gets hit in the button, by the time he falls down, if he'll explode like on the ground. So that's kind of what the test is that I want to see. I want to see if he just goes to town, if he'll Hey, what are y'all doing? All right, I'm moving the camera around again here. Hang on. Did I move the camera? Oh, I'm standing a little bit too close. Good place to hang out, Cap, right there in the way. All right, so here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to spawn one in right here. Just the one. Okay. Maybe I'm close enough now he'll be attracted. There he is. Oh, hell. That's a long fall, dude. Maybe he'll make his way back up here. Well, at least the sledgy, can knock him off. Ow. The sledgy can absolutely knock him off. Oh, there we go. Dang it, we missed another button opportunity here. I don't have any skill points into this, so I'm just switching over to God mode to be able to keep my stamina up so I can keep helping out with these. I want to see what happens if, the no-no button gets hit. And then he gets yoinked off into the distance. Where's the next one? This, as far as the base goes, this is working great. I mean, it's working fabulously. Yeah, the base is going to get hit every once in a while. It's just how it works out. Zombies are going to get confused for a moment. They're going to get hung up, and they'll go into break stuff mode. But for the most part, we're just kind of hanging up here. Sludgy's doing his thing. There we go. Hit him. Oh, hang on. Did he blow up before he even got down? I think he blew up midair, because he's only got like a 5-second timer. You big moron. He got exploded. Okay, so hitting the no-no button from up here, he blew up before he even got to the ground. So I feel that that's a good, comfortable way to go about doing this here. It's a Horde Moon Night. Let me see, we're on 63 or whatever. I have the time slowed down just to kind of keep the sun where it was at here. I just kind of wanted to see how well this would work. I mean, yeah, as you're going about, you're going to have to do some repairs on the base a little bit here and there, so it's good to have some supplies, but that's the same with literally any kind of, Horde base that you have set up, is you're going to have to do some repairs as you're going about, playing it. But so far, I think this is working pretty good. A few little dings here and there that we can kind of fix as we're going. Not too terrible. So y'all hitting some back over here a little bit. This is working great, though. I kind of want to see who else we can get up over here, though. Bad dog. Later, dog. Yeah, that is so good. Now I kind of want to go back all the way down here and watch them just fly off into nothingness. See, a couple of them hit it, but mostly that was my fault when I did that because I was flying around. I'm in camera mode right now, so they can still see me up top. But if I switch out of it, then they lose track of where my pathing is, and so they don't really know exactly where I'm at. They just start beating on the tower. Oh. I'm trying to get one to fly right through the camera. Cinematic style. Oh, there we go. Come on, come get some. Oh, that was close. Oh, this is just fabulous. Look at this. Y'all ragdoll like professional stuntmen. Like there's an airbag down here. That is just amazing visuals. Hang on, I gotta turn off the HUD for that so we can really enjoy this for a second. That's just fantastic. Okay, I would say that this base is pretty much as effective as it's going to get. I mean, technically you could use it as an AFK base. If you want to let Sledge do everything, you can just come over here and kind of pop a squat and, you know, check in every once in a while, see if you need to do some repairs. Having Sledge over here, you will get experience for the kills. But other than that, yeah, I mean, technically this would work as an AFK base. They just keep falling to their death, and it's freaking fabulous. So, what do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think here. Do y'all like this style base? And you could probably go higher for a Blood Moon Horde, but for regular hordes, zombies, you're far enough away they can't really find you as well. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor and leave a like on it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss out on future videos, of course. And in the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.